Cindy. I said I would make some videos for you to show you what yoga I do in the morning and when before I go to sleep. The ones in the morning are to build strength, flexibility, a little bit of aerobic capacity because you have to breathe, because you don't stop moving. And they start to stretch everything out in motion. At the end of the day, I hold 6 positions. I believe they're called asanas. And I used to hold them for 1 minute, counting to 60 seconds. Now I just hold them as I can. And you approximate all the positions. You don't necessarily have to get yourself into anything uncomfortable, but somewhere where you feel a little stretch and you can lean into the stretch slowly and without hurting yourself or moving too fast. Okay, so we start with the, I'm going to start with the evening asanas, and the first one is a shoulder stand. So,
I try to point my feet to the ceiling, try to get my elbows behind me. And you realize having your legs upside down is very good for them. Try to hold that for a minute and let your feet drop. Start to feel a stretch, of course, through your hamstrings, and trying to stretch your lower back. If you're good, you can keep your hands on the floor and touch your feet to the ground. I reach around, grab my toe with my first and second fingers, and you sort of press against it and you can hold out. And the best part, I come down slowly and say, Lord have mercy, Christ have mercy, Lord have mercy. In golf, you want a wide shoulder, right? So you drop your elbows and feel the stretch across your chest, go down very slowly. And then it's the fun part, you flip over and do the cobra. You start with your hands under your shoulders. You try to lift yourself up, by your head and shoulders first, and then push up with the arms and try to look up, let your hips fall. And all of this is as long as you don't feel any pain. It's only meant to go as far as you feel comfortable. And then if you want to really go for it, you go. I think it's called the tiger or something. But you realize you're stretching out your face and your tongue and looking crazy for a second. So that's a great position. And then it's everyone's favorite downward facing dog, which I don't know if I could do a minute on that. But so you pop up on your toes and hands. Bend back. Try to keep your back straight. Not like this, but straighten up from your hips to your hands. Make that one straight line. And your legs a straight line. So you're trying to make a V. And you can hold that. If you can't hold it, go down to your knees. But then the next position is put your hands out a little further, then just drop your hips in, and you stretch out from your toes to the bottom of your butt. And that's your spine, and everything else is stretching. Then you jump into my favorite, the frog, which is how I read my putts. I can get down low to see my putts. And you can, you're doing your ankles and your adductors. And you can work on your sphincter while you're down there. Sphincter muscle while you're down there. And you come up in the everyone's favorite forward bend. As far as you can go, again gently, easily, enjoyable. At some point you can grab your ankles, and what I like to do is look straight down and feel the blood flow into my eyes and relax as I'm looking straight down. So you hold each of those a minute. You don't really go in and out of them. Namaste.
blessed day, sister.